What's up, everybody? I'm back. I know it's been a little while since my last clip. This one comes at the request of a subscriber who wanted to get a little primer on Sweep Arpeggios. So I'd indulge him and the rest of you who may be watching this. Basically, Sweep Arpeggio is taking a triad, E major, minor, diminished, and doing a technique where it's like a glissando or like a sweep pick type technique that is normally associated with shred guitar playing, but there are some bass players that do utilize this technique, one of them being Adam Nitty. You get a chance to check his stuff out, he's ridiculous. Basically the way that works is you take an arpeggio, you take, say, A major, you take the three notes which comprise the A major triad, which are A, C sharp, and E, respectively, and you're going to move that across an octave. So the sound you're going to get, not the actual sweep technique being utilized, but the sound you want to hear is. Okay. There are different ways of doing a sweep. Some players like Adam Nitty prefers to do the thumb downstroking and using the index finger as an upstroke. I find that the way that works best for me, of course, you know, depending on how you play, what your style is, it might not work. But what works best for me is to hold your thumb and index finger like a guitarist would a pick, and utilize that for the downstroke and the upstroke. Now, what you have to realize is it's all, the downstroke is all one motion. Same with the upstroke, is all one motion. So if we take those same notes that comprise the A major arpeggio and lay them out, it sounds a little something like this. Okay, when we speed that up a little, we have. Okay, and that's basically what the sweep arpeggio is. Like say, and when you can get it to where you can work it up to a fairly decent speed, then you can move it around, of course. One thing that's good to do, like practice, is to just go in whole steps, like going from, say, A major to B major. Okay, and just to break that down and to simplify it, basically my thumb and index finger are just pick, hammer, pick, 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 hammer, release, and then come back up and pull off. So there's a couple pull-offs in there, so it's not quite that cumbersome to achieve. Ditto for the minor arpeggios. We take, let's say, an A minor arpeggio, being A, C, and E. Again, you would hear this. Those are the notes that would be involved. Doing them as a sweep arpeggio would be. Okay, and again, you can move that up a whole step, or you can move it up a half step, and you can work your way up like so. Okay, so that's like a little introduction to sweep arpeggios and how they work and how they can function. You can also do that with progressions. For example, let's take an A major to F sharp minor, which is a 1/6. For those of you out there in theory land who actually know music theory, it's going to A major to the F sharp minor. So it would sound something like. Okay, so that's just to give you an idea of how that can be used for the progression, or you could write your own down, whatever works best for you, whatever progressions you like to do, be they jazz progressions or based on classical music. So anyway, that's just a little thing on sweep arpeggios. So to my subscriber out there, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope the rest of you did as well. And of course, if you want more in-depth information on the technique, especially utilizing tapping, especially with the 2 and 3 fingers of the right hand doing the tap sweep arpeggios, go into that more as well at www.bandhappy.com. Just go ahead, put my name in there, and click Student Sign Up, and look at online lessons, and you will see the date and time and the amount. And I look forward to seeing you soon.